everyone. It's Sunday, April 24th, 2022. I am Doug. It's once again time for the Daily Quordle, finishing out our week of one word from our previous Hard Word Challenge series episode and one word from the Daily Wordle. We're going to go with Zanza. And of course, for those who may not know, Zanza is defined as an African musical instrument consisting of graduated sets of tongues of wood or metal inserted to and resonated by a wooden box and sounded by plucking with the fingers or thumbs. So there you go. Zanza. And then we will go with, oh, you know what? It's been a long time. I miss my good old canoe. Let's do canoe. To no surprise, the Z didn't show up in any of the four puzzles. We've got, 3 letters, 2 letters, 2 letters, and 2 letters, respectively in the puzzles. Not too much to go on or get excited about, so we'll proceed and find a strategic next guess. Let's see. How about, what would make the most sense here to me? How about, we could do stump. That would get me STU. We could do we could do brush. We could do BRUSH. You know what? I'm going to go with brush. I feel like that gets me a little bit better quality. Let's try brush. 5 unique letters. Okay, so let's start with the third puzzle. We know for a fact that we have N in the fourth spot. So we have BR something NE. The only vowel we haven't evaluated is I, so brine feels like it's about the only thing it can be. Yeah, I think we have to go with brine here. In fact, it is. All right, that's great. Over on the fourth puzzle, we have 4 the letters RINE. Out of position, so we'll come back to that one. Over on the second puzzle, we have B in the starting spot, E in the ending spot, and there's an A and an R out of position. And the A and neither the A nor the R are in the second spot. So there's a mystery second letter to be determined here. So that's kind of interesting to me. What on earth would pair with the B of all things? Yes, that is interesting, isn't it? Okay. We'll come, L, obviously. Blair, BLARE. Yeah, there's like nothing else that pairs with a B, on the keyboard here. So you know what? Yeah, I don't even think that it's worth waiting on. It's got to be. Yeah, it had to be. There was like just no other words that made any sense. Going over to the first, we have N and E in the end of the word, fourth and fifth position. We have an S and a C as well. Now, the interesting thing here, right, is we have ruled out A, E. Oh, no, there's probably, oh, you know what? There's going to be a double E here. There has to be. Having ruled out A, O, U, and I don't think a Y makes sense. So we have an S and a C and a double E. So for seen. Talking it through, it is certainly going to be seen. And there it is. Okay, we're cooking with gas today. That brings us over to our fourth puzzle, where again we have RINE out of position. And we have a whole bunch of different words that it could be. Just off the top of my head, looking at the word diner, we could have a 50-50. Diner, minor is a possibility. Yeah, it's because the I. No, wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Hold the phone. I'm wrong. N is not in the third spot. It's been evaluated there. So we'll take INER right off the table. Let me just actually do a little thing here. Okay, so we have N off the table. The N has to be in the first, second, or ending spot. It could be on the end. It could be on the end. The E Oh boy, there's just a interesting. What would make sense? Do I want to try and get position information figured out here? So out of curiosity, can no, the R can't be in the fourth spot, so ERN doesn't work. REN could work. So REN is not, that combination of the last three letters has not been evaluated. Now, we've evaluated the S, so it's not siren. Right? So we evaluated the S, so it's not siren. Actually, let me just put it in here. It could be, I don't see any other possible opening letters that we haven't used. Although, I'll tell you what, we have 3 guesses to work with, right? What we could do is burn a guess. It won't be siren, but if I put siren in, I'm going to get some really important position information on IREN because they're all unique positions that we haven't looked at yet. So we could do that. We could do that. We have room to work with here. So you know what? I'm gonna strategically do that because I have a feeling that if nothing else, we're gonna get we're gonna narrow down the possibilities considerably in terms of how we position IREN. So here we go. It's okay. So we have the E figured out. So that's good. We also know that the N has to be in the first or second spot. Okay. We know that the R has to be in the first or the fifth spot. So I don't think the I is almost certainly not going to be at the end. So that actually tells me that I believe the I is going to be in the first spot. Yeah, I'm confident the I is not at the end. So now we have I something something E something. We have to position an R and an N in here. Again, the R in this scenario has to be, the R has to be at the end. So it's I something something ER. We haven't looked at the T. Look at that. So inter. Well, wait a minute. We have 50-50. Right? So if we take the N and put it here, right? We have inter. We have infer. Inker is not a word. So we have a 50-50. Inter and infer. I don't believe inker is, well, let me just see if, Quordle recognizes inker. Oh, we've got ourselves in a spot where it's inter, infer, or inker. Oh my goodness. So now, unfortunately, this is not going to come down to skill anymore. This is strictly an exercise in luck. The classic, I have 2 guesses and 3 possibilities. So inter, infer, and inker. Would the Quordle masters be cruel enough to make it inker? Seeing me go with inter and infer? Possibly. I feel like I have to go with either inter or infer first. Inter almost feels too easy. Maybe I'm reading too much into this. I'm overthinking it. I'm going to go with infer. Is it infer? Oh, it is. We got it on the first try. Wow. Please leave your comments below on how you did. I imagine I'm probably not the only one that got into that scenario. I'm curious to see how you made out with it. Of course, please like and subscribe if you enjoy the content. I certainly love bringing it to you, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow for some more Quordle.